your personal AI assistant. I'll be helping you recover after your recent brain injury. Due to your legal limitations, I can only offer occasional advice, but can't engage in conversation. Please, access the help terminal near me for any additional information.
Welcome to the last ticket. The most brutal, crazy, and unpredictable show on Cable Galactica. Join us tonight, Lee Morgan, the infamous Butcher of Steinsburg, war criminal for the ages, trying to escape his past. But, well, it's hard to escape anything when you're locked in the most secure prison in the galaxy. Isn't it, Morgan? Will Morgan's success today, or maybe of his fellow inmates? To find out, stay tuned to the last ticket. Let's go! So, let's move on. So, Lee Morgan just cleared his dust room of bloodthirsty criminals. A round of applause for our contestant. Hear this, Morgan? The audience loves you! Well, it's actually pre-recorded, so don't let it get into your head. Doesn't it?
Bandits on these levels usually have rather basic weapons. The sprays, shooting from both hands, seem overwhelming, but you can simply block their shots without any risk. It won't help against bazookas though. You've acquired a main firearm. It's powerful, but requires manual aiming. Main firearms spend universal ammo to shoot. It's awarded in our many prizes as you progress through the tower. You can accumulate as much universal ammo as you want, but it cannot be recovered simply by attacking your opponents. Your enemies have shields too. It is a property of their block. You need to remove a specified number of shields to break through the block. Fast attacks are usually useless for this purpose. What's more, bombarding the blocking enemy with fast attacks risks their eventual counterattack.
The viewers who only just now found our show, the third thing that I wanted to say is, where the hell have you been all this time? This is the best live action ever on Cable Galactica. You were missing out for years. But I suppose a little crash course is in order. This is an Omega 201 penitentiary. The mega tower on the derelict planet, unable to sustain life, and the most secure prison in the galaxy. Each inmate here has been sentenced for at least 300 years without parole. There is no escape except this little tiny space shuttle we have parked on the roof. But it only has one seat, and it won't wait forever. Who'll be the one to gain their freedom tonight? Find out only on the last ticket.
Your fighting skills are hampered by the recent trauma, but they aren't lost. As you continue to fight, you're accumulating data to unlock them. Use this terminal and choose progression to continue.
Good. It was a super bunk, Morgan. How could they hurt you so badly, huh? We're not paying attention?
You've acquired a sidearm. It doesn't require manual targeting. Simply press the trigger to shoot. We call it a quick shot. You can't carry spare clips for your sidearm. To recover lost ammunition, attack opponents in close combat. Your internal nanobots will use the energy from your attacks to rebuild ammo in the weapon's mag.
So let's fight begin. That's right, that's right!
At the bottom of the screen, right in the middle, you can see your shields. It is the universal indicator of your defense capabilities. Shields are needed for dodging, blocking, and parrying attacks, as well as dashing to your targets.
Hit, run, kill! Just amazing! Give me a close-up! Successful fight.
When choosing the implant, it is important to consider which set it belongs to. Guardian implants help with defense. Gunslinger, with handling of ranged weapons. Thunder God is all about energy accumulation and energy damage. Blur will improve your speed and melee damage as long as you maintain pressure on your enemies. You have unlocked a new set of implants. Fenrir improves your melee weapon significantly while spreading cold to hamper the movements of your enemies. It also creates in the arena sacrificial altars of sorts. Brutally slaying your enemies inside their area of influence fills the altars. Eventually, the altars will shatter and reward you with HP restoration. This will be a bit of a learning curve. You have experienced a forceful mutation. Like cybernetic implants, your mutations are only active during one run. Unlike the implants, mutations have both benefits and drawbacks. Mutations can be minor or major. Minor mutations slightly change your
Let's clean up the arena.
You've acquired a sidearm. It doesn't require manual targeting. Simply press the trigger to shoot. We call it a quick shot. You can't carry spare clips for your sidearm. To recover lost ammunition, attack opponents in close combat. Your internal nanobots will use the energy from your attacks to rebuild ammo in the weapon's magazine. Protection is a rather straightforward positive state that halves all damage done to you. As usual, it cuts both ways. Groups of protected enemies can be a serious nuisance.
Ready, steady, go! you know what time it is, folks? It is time for the last question. The segment during which we're answering stupid questions from audience. Submit yours today for humiliation and win one of the select prizes from our sponsors. Go Morgan! Good fight. We're waiting for the next one.
You've done it. You've reached the middle section of the tower. Here you find new enemies, and the difficulty of encounters is going to rise significantly. But remember your progress. Persevere, continue to improve your skills, and you'll conquer this section in no time.
Probably just a flash wound. It's over. You win. This guy's packed quite a bunch. Aren't they, Morgan? Yeah, you better be on your guard.
Don't forget that even when you're out of universal ammunition, you can still use your sidearm. Ammo inside of its clip will continue to replenish itself when you're attacking enemies in melee.
Kill them all. Take a break until the next fight.
You have unlocked a new set of implants. These are elite source implants. Note that they make you somewhat weaker. Each implant from this set summons an additional ally to help you. If killed, this ally will return in a minute or so. The power of your allies can scale with your various stats, depending on the implant. It allows you to either summon a lot of allies or power up a few by strategically mixing source implants with implants from other sets.
Attention now, Morgan. It seems like you drifted off for a minute there. The show has begun! Let's go ahead.
Blocking an attack deals damage to your enemy. Parrying the attack deals significantly more damage. It is considered a good practice to parry weak attacks, but to evade the red ones.
Ready, go! certain foes. Bravo, Morgan!
Please, monitor your HP levels. Losing all of your HP means death. It's usually rather safe, but reconstruction comes with a risk of a memory loss, like the one you're experiencing right now. Don't worry. Eventually, most of your memories will return.
My grandma could beat them. And she's dead.
You've lost to inmate Asteroid. It is understandable, given your recent injury and the loss of combat skills. I hope you can see it not as a loss, but as an opportunity for improvement. He is the leader of the inmates here in the tower. Even challenging him is a great step forward.
You've beat everyone up!
We've added the augmentations to the show's prize pool, so you can now acquire them from safes. Augmentations complement your implants with a variety of powerful effects. Your choice of augmentation.
It has begun! The crowd is in ecstasy! Bravo! These punks remind me of the resistance fighters we fought against in French wars. Same dirt cheap homemade guns, same stupidity. Oh. Those were the days. We were slaughtering poop busters by the thousands. Let's start the show. Take a break until the next fight.
You've just caused a negative state explosion. It happens when you accumulate a full amount of a negative state on the opponent already affected by this state. This explosion often deals a major damage and spreads the negative state in question onto surrounding opponents.
Let's begin! Diglidon, call the cleaners. Let's clean up the arena. Ooh, what a painful death! But Morgan will bounce back, I'm sure.